Mr. Aziz Valliani, you're the founder and Chief Executive Officer of enTrust and Title Limited based in Dubai, and you look after escrow and title conveyance. How do you think we can bring consumer confidence back to Dubai?
I believe that bringing the best practices of making sure that the conveyance is done in a very systematic, disciplined manner is very important. That means that when a buyer deposits the funds, the buyer knows that at the end of the transaction, they will have a clear and clean title in their possession, and that nobody would be able to question their ownership in the property. The question turns out to be, is seller the real seller? Is he the legitimate seller? And the property that they are selling and representing is indeed the property. So if it is verified and it is known that the buyer is actually getting the property that has been represented to him, then it enables the buyer to have that confidence that what he is buying for good value is going to be a real asset for his family.
How do you think brokers can use the escrow services to increase sales then?
Well, that's a very interesting question, because when brokers offer escrow services, they're introducing a fee, and therefore they become very worried about one more fee in this particular market. What does it mean? What is it going to do to their transaction? Are they going to lose it? Whereas introducing the escrow enables the broker to be able to offer products where the financing issues can be handled, where there is a person who is trying to buy a property, not sure about the area, they want to test it out for a while. So we actually increase the ways that a broker can market that particular product. For example, if there is somebody who's buying a property for, let's say, 2 million, and he's short of cash, he's got 1.8 million in cash, for example, he is willing to give 1.8 and borrow 200,000 from the seller. Seller says that is okay with me as long as this 200,000 is paid to me in a certain period of time. As we know, financing is difficult right now. So financing is difficult, and the seller can comfortably offer that 200,000 and provide that possession. Escrow can come in and ensure that the title will only transfer to the buyer when the payments have been made, and assure the buyer that the seller will not be able to sell the property after he has paid his 1.8 million. So these are the kinds of opportunities we provide to broker and help them increase their sale and also build confidence.
So how is what you do different to the developer's escrow law?
Well, in late 2007, 2008, Dubai Land Department issued a law where property sales, off-plan sales were very popular. And those off-plans meant that investors are paying money directly to the developer. At that particular time, the developers were not putting the money into the project, but they were buying another piece of property with it. So now, the escrow law 8, or the developer's escrow, essentially asked the investors to make the payment into a bank escrow account, and the developers would be able to draw the money out of it. So it was mostly for off-plan, for developers who were actually building the properties. Now that is gone, or has subsided significantly. Resales have increased, where people are going for completed properties whereby they can move in and enjoy that property. So where we provide the escrow is for resales, is more popular with resales than with off-plan.